So, hey guys, listen, we're all trying to get more productive. And the question is, how do you find a way to get an edge? I'm a big believer that if you're getting mentoring or you're in an environment that causes growth, a growth-based environment, that you're much more likely to grow and you're going to grow faster. And that's why I love Growth Day. Growth Day is an app that my friend Brendan Burchard has created that I'm a big fan of. Write this down, growthday.com/ed. So if you want to be more productive, by the way, he's asked me, I post videos in there every single Monday that get your day off to the right start. He's got about $5,000, $10,000 worth of courses that are in there that come with the app. Also, some of the top influencers in the world are all posting content in there on a regular basis, like having the Avengers of personal development and business in one app. And I'm honored that he asked me to be a part of it as well and contribute on a weekly basis, and I do. So go over there and get signed up. You're going to get a free, tuition-free voucher to go to an event with Brendan and myself and a bunch of other influencers as well. So you get a free event out of it also. So go to growthday.com/ed. That's growthday.com/ed.
My purpose is to continue to evolve no matter what, but to continue to give that information back to my culture and to my people.
I knew that if I wanted to get my parents' attention, I was going to have to develop my own self-confidence in who I was.
So my mom, she said, you come back as the man we raised, or don't come back at all. Oh my gosh, bro. I was floored, Ed.
You never make a decision while you're angry. It blows out the wind of the mind. You'll make decisions and do things that you will regret later.
What makes someone become a leader in the street? So I get that you function, because so far, change the word streets and call it business.
Right.
And guess what?
101.
Someone who wins in business has this unbelievable ability to survive through all of the lean years. And they have a crazy ability to operate in chaos that most people don't have. In fact, I don't have a lot of abilities, but one of the things I always say is, one of the things I hold my hat on is I operate well in chaos. Now, there's a negative to it that somehow I keep wanting to produce more chaos in my life because I'm so comfortable in it. By the way, you got a little of that bug too. No matter how things go, I'm going to find a way to create chaos.
It gets cool. I'm like, oh.
I'm not comfortable when things are comfortable.
Because it almost feels like you know something's going to come. But to your point, when you ask how do someone become a leader?
Yes.
It's funny because Master P was he was my therapist before I even knew who he was. Because I listened to him and I watched him and I saw him move. Because you got to think, coming from where we come from, those are the only entrepreneurs we really knew that were very successful. You know, all our parents were either hustlers or worked in factories. My mom cleaned houses, you know, just minimum wage stuff. But then you see in Master P and these guys, and he's mobilizing all these people and putting them in positions, you know, to live out their dreams. And you sit back and you go, okay, that's a leader. And then you see someone like Tupac who's a revolutionary. He's going against the grain of the fabric of what they're telling us where we're from. Like, you can't be this, you can't do that. He's going against all that grain. And that, to me, that's a leader. You know what I'm saying? So these are the people that I'm listening to every day because they're my therapists at this point. Right?
So interesting.
And so like how people listen to you as a podcast, some people like just to be entertained, but you have some people out there that's listening to your show that are hanging on your every word because they know that you know the way. So they would consider you a leader. And the thing I learned at an early age is I didn't mind sitting down being a fly on the wall listening to the older guys. You know, the uncles, the cousins, you know, just the guys in the neighborhood. And a lot of my peers didn't see the value in being around older people. It's kind of like, oh, it's, you know, that's your uncle, it's your granddad. But older people always had that wisdom and that knowledge.